Good evening. Last year on 1st of July 2022, we had welcomed His Lordship in our midst in this room. In this brief period of time, the judge of our court, His Lordship has endeared himself with all the members of the bar on account of his calm demeanor and graceful conduct as a judge of our court. Today, as we bid farewell to Justice D.S. Thakur, this is a bit of a bittersweet moment. We are sad that he will be parting ways with us as a judge of our court, but we are overjoyed that he will be taking over as Chief Justice of Andhra Pradesh High Court. May I request our President, Mr. Nitin Thakur, to address our members and welcome His Lordship in our midst.
The Honorable Mr. Justice Dhiraj Singh Thakur, senior advocates and friends. First of all, heartiest congratulations to Your Lordship on being appointed as the Chief Justice of Andhra Pradesh High Court. Last year, we welcomed Your Lordship in this room when you were appointed as a judge of this prestigious High Court. In this short span of about 13 months, you have endeared yourself to the members of the bar, and such a large number present is a testimony of your popularity. You are courteousness personified. You are humble and soft-spoken. I do not think anyone has heard your Lordship raising voice in court. Your brilliance and your gentle persona will undoubtedly leave a lasting legacy. Sir, for all of us, you are going to Delhi, but via Andhra Pradesh. And all of us sincerely wish that the next step of ladder you climb very soon. Normally, parting is with sorrow, but we all are very happy that you are going as a Chief Justice of Andhra Pradesh High Court. Sir, your appointment as a Chief Justice is not an end in itself. It is a new beginning, an opportunity to make a greater impact and to inspire us all to strive hard to uphold the rule of law. Your remarkable journey in this profession, from being an advocate to senior lawyer, then to being a judge in the High Court of Jammu and Kashmir, followed by being the judge at Bombay High Court, and now becoming Chief Justice of Andhra Pradesh, exemplifies your unwavering dedication to justice. On behalf of myself and all the members of Bombay Bar Association, I wish you all the best. We all wish that blessings of Vaishno Devi and Tirupati Balaji take you to Delhi very soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Thakur. May I request our member, Mr. Swanand Ganu, to kindly present His Lordship Justice D.S. Thakur with a token of our affection. May I now request His Lordship Justice D.S. Thakur to address our members, please.
Good evening, everybody. I know the court time is still on, but still you have found some time to spare and bid me nice farewell. Thank you very much. It's been approximately 1 year and 1 month that I have been here in Bombay, in Mumbai. My journey from my parent High Court, Jammu and Kashmir, and to this place, in my opinion, has been quite worthwhile. And what have I gained? Why did I come to a High Court outside my parent High Court? And the reason was simple, that I would see what the world is all about outside J&K. And I'm not at all disappointed, because in the presence of legal luminaries like you, stalwarts in the legal luminaries like you, it has been quite an enriching experience for me. I personally feel that the Bombay High Court gets its name as a place of learning, has its reason. I've seen judges working very hard. I can tell you that after the court hour is over, most of the judges sit quite late. I would generally work till about 8:39, but there were still judges who would continue even thereafter. Ever since we got into the administrative committees of the High Court, I could imagine the avalanche of administrative work which descended on us. Practically every second day we would have a meeting, either of a disciplinary committee, welfare committee, administrative committee, this committee, that committee, to the extent that on some occasions we would have dinner in the High Court around 9:30 and reach home by 10:15. So when you see judges working, you do not see that part which does not directly affect the advocate community. In Jammu and Kashmir, we had about 250 judicial officers. Here we have approximately 2,500. There, the nature of work was limited, exposure to various fields of law was very limited. Here it is in abundance, to the extent that every field of law here you can afford to specialize, and that's why you have a tax bar which specializes only in tax matters. You have on the original side dealing with only special type of cases. You have the appellate bar. Therefore, you can afford to specialize. There we could not afford that. Therefore, generally advocates would take up one case, and even if they didn't know anything of another field of law, they would still never refuse a brief. Professionally, that is not too good, because then the client runs the risk of losing a case. If both the lawyer and if both the advocate and the judge is ignorant about the correct status of law or the position in law, then the only loser in the whole game is a litigant. Therefore comes the issue of specialization. When we talk about specialization, today you have a specialist for an eye, somebody is a specialist only for retina, somebody is a specialist for vision or whatever. Same goes with heart, same goes with liver. Therefore, it is not totally out of place to have specialists in various fields of law, which we have in this particular bar. And therefore, they say that Mumbai offers a place to everybody. Nobody goes hungry. Nobody goes without work in Mumbai, and therefore, you always have a problem, ever-increasing problem of population descending on Mumbai. And I was just an addition to that ever-increasing population from Jammu and Kashmir. From Jammu and Kashmir, I landed up here. But I tell you that I felt so happy, and perhaps this 12 or 13 months that I've spent here amongst you has been the most fulfilling out of the 10 years that I spent as a judge. I shall ever remember this phase of my life. Actually, I told my colleagues today that I believe in long-lasting relationships, and I told them to continue the association beyond our service tenures. So, which is very rare, because people are, busy in their own life. People have their own problems and difficulties in life. As age catches up, you start losing contact with your friends. Things which you want to do, meet colleagues, you can't because you are either not well, you don't have the energy. Therefore, age catches up. But I hope our association and the love and affection which you have given me, and the respect that I got from all of you, you will continue that, and we will continue to meet each other even when I am not here, or even after my retirement in April 2026, we will continue that association and relationship. Much has been said about the wishes which Mr. Thakur said about my progress in life, but I am very clear in my mind that nothing is in our hands, everything is destined. Every day I take as it comes, let destiny operate as it is supposed to happen. I was supposed to go to Manipur, I am landing up in Andhra Pradesh. This can be only justified on the some force, you see, which is beyond our control. So nothing is in our hands. Sama hai 100 baras ka, pal ki khabar nahi. Therefore, nobody can predict what has tomorrow in store for us. Anyway, what you think about me is out of love, is out of affection, is out of the affection which you have for me, which deeply touches me. The advantage of coming to a place like Mumbai and working with you is that legal stalwarts have, walked the corridors of this court, and there are still, generations from those stalwarts with whom you are working still. So, if there was Justice Chagla here, then his son, Mr. Iqbal Chagla, is still around. If there was the legendary Mr. Sirvai, his son is still around. So, if Mr. Palkiwala is not here, but you can hear stories from Mr. Rana about him. So, you have these legends, and you can continue to remember them, have first-hand information about them, live those memories, get inspired by them from none else than a source directly which is amongst you in the shape of their offsprings, who are doing extremely well, who have done wonders in the field, who have kept up the family flag and name hoisting quite high. Each one of you, you see, is successful. You are making perhaps more money than most lawyers are making in smaller high courts. But the question is, just by making more money, does it earn respect? You will be equally respected if you also sort of do a little bit of charity, do something good, because after all, how much does one require for one's own needs? I think if you touch somebody's life with a little bit of help, if you work pro bono to help somebody, conduct his case, which I have seen, no senior lawyer has ever refused a request for doing work for a poor litigant, Legal Services Authority. No senior lawyer has ever refused. That by itself is so good. And this is an inspiration which the younger lawyers must get from seniors, who must do work for Legal Services Authority. It will also give younger advocates an opportunity to prove their mettle on the ground. When somebody, the most difficult thing for a young advocate today is to get a brief independently. Most of the time, younger advocates are following their seniors from court 1 to court 2, court 2 to court 3, telling them about the status of the case. They do not get an opportunity. But if you associate yourself with the Legal Services Authority, get yourself empaneled, work hard, you will get that platform to show your merit. You will get a case to work on. You will get first-hand experience in conducting a particular case. Therefore, snatch these opportunities. I thank you once again for being so patient with me, for giving me all the love and affection. I hope to meet you soon, sometimes later in life, whenever I'm here. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Justice Thakur. Thank you for having accepted our invitation and for being here with us. Also like to thank all our members who are present in such large numbers, which is nothing but a testimony of His Lordship's popularity amongst us. This concludes the function. Please join us for tea and snacks.